Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I know I'm super early tonight. Don't be upset with me. I'm super early because I am going to be doing a cleaning fiasco this evening. So I wanted to come on early so that I could still hang out with you guys and we could still make some things. But I didn't want to not go live because I have lots of things planned to do this evening. So I wanted to still come on live with all of you. And that's what I'm doing now. So I'm hoping that some of you guys will come on and join in. Hello, Candy. Hello, Amanda. Hello, my friends. Hello, everyone. Hello, I'm sorry that I'm super early, but I've heard that some of you actually like when I come on earlier. So here I am. Hello, Heather Collins. Hello, Pamela. So tonight we are going to be using the stencil of the month, which you guys have been scooping up like crazy. And we are also going to be using a brand new product from Brutus Monroe. Hello, Karen. And this product is for all of my blender fanatics out there. So anyone that loves to use alcohol markers, anyone that loves to use blending, like inks for blending, and I mean, really just anything that involves some sort of blending, whether it's alcohol markers, whether it's inks, whether it's paints, all sorts of different blending things. So we now have, and I'm sorry, some of the labels had an oopsie whoopsie. We ran out of toner, so the labels might look a little off, but that's okay. The paper's still great. And that is the new Perfect Blend alcohol marker cardstock. So I know it says alcohol marker cardstock, and it does great with alcohol markers. But what I'm going to use it for tonight is actually for blending with just a regular everyday ink. Not any everyday ink, but ink that we love from Simon Hurley. My favorite ink right now. So what we're going to do is the Perfect Blend. I just want to show you real quick. So it comes in two different configurations. And the reason we did configurations is so many of you have asked for pre-cut card bases. So we are doing kind of a little test with the pre-cut card bases and doing it with the new Perfect Blend. Oops, hold on. Sorry, I messed up the light. Oh, the camera. Come back, camera. Okay. With the Perfect Blend. So we have the alcohol marker cardstock in an 8.5 by 11, and we also have it in the A2 size. I can tell you that most likely what is going to sell out first is going to be this size. We did send an email out about this earlier today, and I think about half of our stock is gone. So, thank you, first of all. And second of all, if you want it, grab it. So the 8.5 by 11, you get 20 sheets, and we're going to be using, let me put this one to the side, we're going to be using the A2 size. And the thing that I just love so much about this cardstock is, number one, it's a phenomenal thickness. We'll do the thickness test. And it is so smooth, and I can't wait for you guys to get this. I can't wait for you guys to feel how smooth this cardstock is. This is the smoothest cardstock, and you know, our Alabaster and Notre Mamas is really smooth, but this is the smoothest cardstock that I have ever come in contact with. And it's a cardstock that we, have been using for quite some time, but actually one of our incredible customers and friends reached out to us and said, they were playing around with it and they were coloring on it, and it's the best cardstock they've ever used alcohol markers on. And I said, well, let's give it a whirl. So I started blending on it and started testing all sorts of stuff. And I said, this is the best blendable cardstock and alcohol marker cardstock that I've ever come in contact with. So I'm going to show you today what that means. So with this stencil, I created this stencil in the way that I created it. Hello, Antonio. In a way that you are able to do really cool striping on your card. So you can do the striping either this way or the opposite way. We're going to start this way. So I'm going to grab my, good day, mate. Oh, hi, Becky. Hello? I tried. I tried. Hello, hello, hello. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stencil, and it is, of course, this month all about the boardwalk and carnival and things of that nature. And I'm going to take a piece of purple tape that I already have that I recycled. I'm going to place that right on here like so. Okay, we're going to keep that part at the top open. I'm going to take another piece of purple tape that I recycled. I'm going to take a couple pieces of purple tape that I've recycled and pop that right there. Then I'm going to pop this right here. Okay, and then everything. Oh, wait, I'm off a little bit here. Hold on. Bear with me. Hello, Jerry. I can't wait for you to get this stencil either. We're shipping away. We are shipping away as quickly as we can. All right, so let me pop this back off here. Okay, so let's put this puppy back down. And let's try to, well, hold on. Let's start over. I don't want it to, I want to make sure that it's. Thank you, Michael. All right, so we'll pop this guy in right here. All right. So now we'll tape down the top. There we go. And remember, with the Brutus Monroe Media Mat, it's really, really great, I think, personally, because of the simple fact that your tape will adhere to it. It has a, like, kind of a, I don't know, you'll just have to experience it, I think, for yourself. So that's all taped down now. And I know you're not going to be able to see. Can you see the stencil there? So we're going to use 3 colors. And I've been thinking cotton candy lately. I don't know why. I think it's because we're surrounded by so much fun cotton candy-esque things at Brutus Monroe right now. So I want to use the pink, the Over the Moon. So it's Rosy Cheeks, Over the Moon, and Clear Skies are the 3 colors I'm going to use for the background today. And I can't wait till you see how this blends. It's almost, if you've never blended before, this is the paper to use, and this is the brush to use. This is, again, the Pink and Main blender brush that we carry at Brutus Monroe. Less than 50 of these remain, and hopefully we'll be able to get more. So I'm going to start with the pink. Well, no. I'm going to start with the yellow. And again, all you're going to do, and I'm going to work up to the hello in the Pacific Northwest. I am going to start with the Over the Moon, and I'm going to gradually work my way up to colors because then I don't have to clean my brush in between. So I'm going to grab the Over the Moon and really give it a good scrub-a-dub rub. All right? And then wait till you see. Oh, my goodness. So we're going to start down at the bottom. I know you guys can't see this, but this blending, I can't wait. I can't wait. We had something that we wanted to figure out a solution for, and blending was a big one. I mean, we've had so many. Oh, Jerry, it kind of does smell like it's kind of like cotton candy. So we're going to go ahead and blend. And like I was saying, I always had an issue when I first started blending, and that was what I always wanted to be able to do really, really well. That was my thing. I wanted to be able to blend. I don't know why it was the first thing that I always wanted to be able to do, but blending was it. I was like, I need to learn how to blend. And it was a big part of it, and I hope you can see, look at that blending. A big part of it is the paper. I mean, a giant part of it. Number one, there are 3 parts to a good blend: paper, ink, and the tool in which you're using to blend. And this brush changed everything, I think, for a lot of people when it comes to blending. But it certainly changed a lot for me because it just is so simple to blend. So now I'm going to go in with the Rosy Cheeks. Oh my goodness, when you guys see this blend, it gets me every time. It really does. It's just because this paper is so incredibly smooth. I mean, it's unbelievable. It really is. I can't wait. And I can't wait till you guys alcohol marker color with it too. But when you see how this, you'll see. You will see as soon as I lift this As soon as I lift this off, you will see exactly what I mean. All right, so that's the rosy cheeks. And now I'm going to go in with the clear skies, and I'm just going to go ahead right on in. This isn't going to hurt anything. I promise you. You can see it's not transferring at all to the other because we've taken most of that ink off, and then you can see that. You want to go lightest to darkest, Jackie, but I do. I mean, I wouldn't suggest using the same brush for all of the colors right out of the gate when you're just learning, but you can. You absolutely can. The paper is called Perfect Blend Alcohol Marker Cardstock, and it's the perfect blend really for any blending that you're doing. It is a super, 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 ultra, ultra smooth. It's very, 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 very smooth. And that is what makes it such a perfect candidate for blending. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in some of the deeper shade up towards the top because we're not worried too much about blending towards the top because we've already blended in the center there and created a new kind of purple hue. All right, so now I'm going to lift this up, and then I'm going to clean my brush because I always want to show you guys how to clean the brush, but wait till you see this here. Oh, my word. It makes me so excited every single time. Hello, James. All right, ready for the big reveal? Oh, my goodness, I know I shouldn't get this giddy about blending, but I sure do. And that's how I know I'm in the right business. Look. If that's not the most flawless blending that you've ever seen on a piece of cardstock, it is real paper. It is not Yupo. Yep, it is real paper. Look at that backdrop. Now, if you ask me, that's a done card. That's done. That's what we call add a sentiment and move on. I would say, I say 2. I say the absolute least amount of blenders you can have is 2. And let me tell you why. Because you're going to want 1 for your dark colors, and you'll want 1 for your lighter colors. Because although I was able to just do these 3 at one time, that's not necessarily something that you are going to be able to do all the time. Because you're not going to always do the colors in the color order like I just did. Like if you do a rainbow, you're going to want to have 2 because you're going to want to be able to take your lighter tones and then your darker tones. I say, and you know, this is just me because of what I ordered when I got mine, is I would say 6. And that's because you want 1 for every color family. You want for Roy G. Biv. You want, 5 because you need red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Well, no, 6, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and like an indigo or a violet. So you'd want 6. But if you get 6 of them, then you get, I think you're almost at free shipping. But this cardstock, I know. Hi, Kara. Are you going to let us in on this in the secret? I'm probably going to do that. I'm most likely going to do that tomorrow, Christina. But I can tell you that the Aqua Pigment of the month is called. The Aqua Pigment of the month is called Buttered Popcorn. It is a beautiful color. So there's that one. So now let's do the roller coaster, shall we? So let's put this guy to the side. And for the roller coaster, I think we'll do some blue, and let's do some blue and some purple. Why not? Again, we're going to take another piece of our brand spanking new Perfect Blend cardstock. We'll lay this guy right on here. And I'm actually going to show you, well, we'll do it on the next one. I'm going to grab my purple tape. And this is the same purple tape that I've been using, I want to say, in probably 10 live videos, at least. Lay that down there. If you have oxides, I've heard you don't want to mix blenders with other inks. Oh, I do not have those, so I'm not sure. I mean, I've never used them. I've heard they're great. But yeah, that's a great tip. A great tip, Belinda. Carolyn, just the paper. I'm just working on the paper and the stencil. I haven't shown anything more yet. Lisa, we've been online for about 4 years. Oh yeah, these are Simon's inks. But we just started. We just opened our retail location, which obviously our retail location isn't open now. But we opened our retail location we'll be celebrating 2 years at our new retail location in June. Yeah, we've been 5 years since we've started selling. We didn't have like the size of our store until about 4 years ago. This is the new paper, Carolyn. Look at how this blended. Oh my goodness, it's the smoothest paper. I digress because I'm just so in love with it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the triple berry. And I'm going to do the triple berry down towards the bottom. Look at that blend. I know you're not going to be able to hold on. Let me bring it up a little bit. Look at how seamless that blend is already. And I didn't do anything. I mean, all I did was zhuzh around a little bit. It's literally all I did. We do not have a reopen date yet, but I can tell you that the entire Brutus Monroe staff will be back June 1st. June 1st. And I'm really excited because we really got rocking and rolling on the new summer Brutus Monroe windows today. And I'm really, really excited about them. I'm very excited for you guys to see them. Oh, awesome, Daily. Any discount codes? We do not have any discount codes right now, but it's always free shipping over $75. And if you're a subscriber, then you always get the 15% off. But I think there is a UROC code that if anybody has that from an order that you can throw up there. I'm not sure I think it's just UROC. All right, and then Bee Sting. Yeah, our community was very scared. It was kind of crazy. All right, so now I'm going to take Bee Sting. Yes, please do, Michelle. Yeah, for some reason Facebook just doesn't do well. All right, so I'm going in with Bee Sting. Oh, this is going to be a really pretty background. I can already tell. Can you guys see how seamlessly that's blending? Yeah, you get $10 off of $50 with UROC. Unless you're a subscriber, and then most likely you're going to get more off anyway. All right, so we're just going to go ahead on in and blend, blend, blend. Oh, my word. Oh, this makes me so happy. So happy. Oh, good, Belinda. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's safe. And I mean, who knows what's safe? I'm just happy that I've been able to work. And I'm glad that my it's the craziest thing, Michelle. You always release something new right after. Oh, I'm sorry, Shannon. I'm sorry. It's the most effortless thing, this blending. I've never had more effortless blending in my life. Oh, awesome, Chrissy. Thank you. Hi, Nikki. I know. Isn't this crazy? Look at how deep look at this, you guys. Hold on. I have to have a moment of silence. Okay, my moment of silence is up. Look at this. If this doesn't make you want this paper, I don't know what else I could do. I mean, this is the craziest thing. Oh my goodness. This is just the craziest thing. I mean, look at how, hello, Amy. Hello, Daily. Look at how seamless this is. And not to mention, look at how beautifully that blended on that cardstock. Nikki, this is our new Perfect Blend alcohol marker paper. So it's really great for blending any type of medium. So I did this first one here with this stencil, and I'm going to do some cleanup in a second because I'm getting really inky. So there's that. And then I did this one with the lighter colors to show you how the lighter colors will work. But URock doesn't work. Oh, it should work on the new stuff. I'm not sure, Laura. If you send an email to Heather Collins, are you in here? I think Heather was in here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Daly. Gail, I am using the Simon Hurley Create Dye ink pads. Yeah, it has to be a $50 order. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to use some of, oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I'm using some of the Cinnamon Heart Squeaky Clean, which if you loved Big Red as much as I loved Big Red in high school, you got to have it. It's out of this world. Oh, Heather, can you check to make sure the URock code is still in? URock gets you $10 off of a purchase of $50 or more. It's in it's a postcard that's in all of the orders right now. But someone asked for a coupon code, so I said, here you go. Here you are. Yeah, the URock code. Heather, can you check it real quick? I know you're off the clock, but I would love you for it. Although, are we ever off the clock? Hi, Tina. Hello, my friend. Okay, so there's that. All clean. So now I'm going to show you how we clean our brush because we've talked about this before. I'm going to show you how you clean the brush. So what I do is I take bam, 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 a little bit of squeaky clean, whichever one you want to use. I personally use the Cinnamon Heart as often as possible. Actually, let me go ahead and refill this puppy because I use the squeaky clean every day. I used the squeaky clean the other day. I was well, there's too many bubbles. The other day I put new grass cloth wallpaper in our downstairs bathroom. Didn't work. Okay, I bet Heather could probably take a look at your cart, see if it was an abandoned cart. So, well, you're gonna like Janine. You're gonna like one of our new scents coming. So all I'm gonna do is rub that in there. But like I was saying, I used the Cinnamon Heart Squeaky Clean actually to clean my walls down because I love the smell of it so much. Oh yes, all caps once per customer. Oh, thank you, Michael. Oh, good, everybody's here. Oh, it needs to be all caps. Okay. Okay. All right. As long as it's still working, we just might have to figure out what that particular order. All right, so now I'm going to go in and rub. And look at how clean this is already coming. Now I'm just going to do it one more time because there's a lot of ink. There is a lot of ink on here. Cinnamon Hearts has become a permanent scent. Oh, that's there you go, Nikki. That right there is a gift in itself. Rewind. Cinnamon Heart is a permanent scent now. Oh, it might be because there might be something in your cart that it's not working on. We can check it for you. Heather can definitely check on that for you. She's really good at figuring that out. If you are not a subscriber, then you won't have to log out. It just might be that there's something in your cart. There might be something in your cart that it's not working on. But I wouldn't use that code if you're a subscriber because it's a one-time use and you'll probably get more off as a subscriber than you will with the code. Okay. So now we're nice and clean. And this microfiber cloth from Brutus Monroe is great because it really... Oh! It's because of the brushes. It's because of the brushes. Hold on. It's because the brushes aren't valid because it's not our product, Laura. Sorry about that. Yeah, the brushes, because they're not our own products, so we can't discount them down. I'm sorry, my friend. That would be why. Yep, because it's because of the brushes. We can't discount those down. Sorry, but you'll get if you well, if you put, it all depends. I'm trying to think of a way that you could still save, but yeah. Time to get inky. Yes, Candy. Yes, yes, yes. But that's okay, Laura. If you really want the brushes, grab those and then save your coupon for something else. So these are our two blended panels. Isn't that just so? I just love it. I absolutely love it. Now I'm going to show you very quickly how beautifully your alcohol markers will blend. They blend really, really, really well, and it's really, 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 really cool. So, oh yeah, they're completely dry. The paper kind of like sucks it in. It's really, really cool because it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's just you have to kind of see it to believe it. All right, so I'm going to take 2 markers here. Okay. 2 markers, and these 2 markers just happen to be 214 and 216. It's French Vermilion and Orange from the style foam markers we used to carry. Rachel, that is a Michael question. I know he ordered cardstock today, so it should be in soon. So I'm going to take well, actually, let's use it is called Perfect Blend. Oh my goodness, look at that coverage. All right, so we're going to start with that one. We're going to blend these 2 colors together. The weight is 100 pounds. Hopefully very, very soon, Jerry. We just got the final okay on them. So hopefully very, very soon. So those 2 colors. Now, obviously, if I was actually coloring something in, it would be different. But look at that blend. So this is blending from the darker ink to the lighter ink. And you just, I mean, there's really not I mean, it's insane how well these alcohol markers blend on this cardstock. Now, again, your alcohol markers will blend beautifully on here. Your inks, as you can see, the inks will blend. Oh yeah, it'll definitely bleed through the back. Yep. It definitely will. Well, I mean, I put a lot. I mean, I don't know if I just did like 2 runs. You know, where your ink is super saturated, it will come through the back. But that's because it is, that's just because it is not hopefully by Monday, there we go. That's because it is much smoother and it doesn't have that thick cotton. Oh no, it's kind of hard to explain, but you'll see whenever you get it in real life. It's just incredible. It really, I mean, I can't wait for you guys to see this in real life because it's so difficult to tell you how incredible it is without you actually seeing it. Now, another thing that blends really well on it are the still pretty brand new hyperpigments. Now, this is not going to work like the gloss stock works. It's a little different, so let me show you. So when I add some color, watch how cool this is. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Look at how beautiful that just saturated into that paper for your backgrounds. And it just blends. I mean, and it's still, since it's not completely dry, I can still blend it. It's just so cool. So then I can, go in with another color. I don't know if I have another color that will... Well, let's use... Well, I don't know that I have... Do I have another? Oh, here we go. Let's use the, so this is the neon purple. Let's use just the regular purple. And then we can go in and add a little bit of the regular purple and watch how they blend. Do you see that? Now they're going to start to, once they start to fade back, once they start to dry, look at how those two colors are starting to blend together. It's just the coolest thing. Hi, Beth. It's really, 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 it's just really something else. So we have the alcohol markers. We have the hyperpigments. Can I do something with the glitter glaze? I don't have any glitter glaze on my desk right now, but if I remember, I can definitely do something with it tomorrow. I'll use the glitter glaze of the month tomorrow. This, first of all, Daily. Why would you start this conversation that way? No, the scissors haven't come home yet. And then this is what it looks like when they are ink blended. So the ink blending, it's just so cool. And this is looking a little bit harsh because of how bright the lights are. But once it starts to dry back, it's super, 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 super fun. So these are the ink. Oh, and I just remembered this card that I made last night. I want to go ahead and sign it real quick because this puppy is going to go into an order tomorrow. So you guys, there's tons and tons and tons of orders that have come in today and, since I've gone live. So I think it's the perfect time for me to send a card to someone. So this is the card I made yesterday, celebrating with you today. This is the, Carolyn. You just hold on to your pantalones because we have a shipment, 2 pallets of the glaze base coming in. And once that glaze base comes in, the sky is the limit. I can tell you right now, the sky is the limit because Michael and I have been turned into mixologists at Brutus Monroe, and there's no stopping us. There is no stopping us. So, and of course, when you get this card, it's going to have this little oopsie whoopsie in it, but that's okay. I don't think you'll mind. It's authentic. Okay, so this will go into someone's order tomorrow. I'm really excited because I can't wait to see who is going to get it. And let's go ahead and let's just turn these two into 2 quick cards. But before that, I'm going to use my... Oh, it'll be a dark purple. Did you talk your friend Taylor to get... Oh, not yet, but I am calling her tonight. So we'll see what I can do. All right, so I'm going to take some of the Squeaky Clean. It's safe for your skin, remember. And I'm just going to rub to just, it's not going to come completely clean, but it came, really clean. And I am going to make some quick cards here with these two. So remember, we do have our sentiments. Let's pop this guy back in his holster. So I'm thinking we'll do your kindness means so much, and sending you a big hug. I know you can't read them because of this. So let's move this out of the way. You can always send suggestions. Does this only come in the monthly kit? No, Becky. The stencil and the die you can get separately. Those are fully 100% something that you can get as a separate purchase if you would like. Absolutely. All right, so now let's see. Let's use... What cardstock do I have? Let's see. I can actually just use the alcohol marker cardstock. We'll just use a sheet of this. And we're going to cut down our bases because what I do want to put in the background here, because I think it'll be super, super festive, is some of the Brutus Monroe Prism paper. Because, I mean, you guys, have you guys tried this yet? I mean, this is Lake Cucaracha. It's so cool. All right, so let me grab my trimmer. Oh, here we go again. Here it is. Whew, that was a close one. All right, so we're going to cut these down to, get this out of the way, to 4. I think we'll cut this side. Yeah, 4 by, and we're going to cut off this end because you can see this side's a little bit closer, to 5 1/4. That should even everything up really well for us. Yep, there we go. 4 by 5 1/4. And then actually, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut these whole panels down. Don't try to stop me. That's what I'm going to do. I've made up my mind. Oh, yeah, I love that. Okay. Because that'll look great, I think, on the... That will look spectacular on the... Jerry Park, did you take it out? I have not shown the boardwalk box yet. We're just waiting on one final piece. I say Lake Cucaracha all the time. We're waiting on one final piece. And then I'll be showing it probably next week. But I promise you, as I always do, it's going to be a really, really, really good one. You're going to love it. All right, so let's cut down. So this has to be cut down to 5 1/4. So we'll start on this end. Do a little bit off of this end, and then a little bit off the other end. Okay, 5 1/4. There we go. Now we're going to take our prism paper. Let's see here. So we'll cut the prism paper down to 4 1/4. Let's do this side. Don't throw away your scraps because I promise you, you will use them. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All right, so we have those 2 pieces done. Now let's cut down our card base. I do say buffoonery a lot. I do. The buffoonery. All right, so we're going to cut this down because then this will be the perfect size for our card bases. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, thank you. Did you see the new ones, Jerry? All right, let's move the stencil out of the way. Let's move these pieces out of the way. All right, and let me grab the scoreboard. Buffoonery is one of my favorites. I'm so glad that you guys pick up on this madness. Okay. So we are going to go down to 4 1/4, which is the A2 line. Fold that over. Use our fold and scoring tool. There we go. Dippity-doo-dah. Hello in Florida. Again, A2. Fold into the corner. Grab our fold and scoring tool. Zippity-doo-dah. All right. Move this out of the way. Okay. Now we'll grab our first pieces. Hello, Trudy. You haven't been here in a while. Oh, I'm going to need a refill. Pretty sure I brought a refill over. Always make sure it's going in the right direction. Judge that on there. I think I actually, yeah, I did brought some of this. I'm going to use this for the blended pieces. Okay. Because I know this is going to be a goner soon. Oh my goodness, what is your granddaughter's name, Jerry? I sure am. Put down the taco salad, Heather White, and tune on in. Marley. I love that. All right. So now I'm going to grab all right. So we're going to use the tissue tape, which a lot of you guys got with the Monroe Madness. I'm going to grab my detailer here because this is what I use to peel off the edges of it. Because since it's blunt, it kind of, lifts it up really easy. There we go. First piece. Okay. Second piece. Now we'll attach this on here. And I love how it's going to have a little bit of space around it. Okay. So there's that there. Kind of looks like it's floating. And now we're going to switch it up a little bit because it is my friend Marley's birthday. So this one is for you, Marley. It says, "Happy birthday to you." So let me grab my marker. There you go, my Marley. If I know your Grammy, she probably put an order in. So we're gonna slip this into her order. Oh, yay, Jackie. So I hope you love this. I hope you love this card as much as I do, Marley, because it's coming your way, my love. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some more tissue tape. Yes, we will definitely put it in your order, Jerry. Heather Collins, can you please put a note on Jerry's order that the birthday card is to be included? Yeah, no caddies yet. We don't have. That's too much right now. Too much too soon. I'd have to. I am cleaning tonight though, so that's going to be a big part of it. Okay, so now look at how simple and fun that card is. Oh my goodness, I love that background. Okay. First of all, who? All right, everyone. Everyone's real sassy today. She said, "No, Donna, the scissors haven't come." No, they have. I promise you, I will let you all know. We will have a big party, balloons, the whole spectacle when they come home. I did give Shane a new pair of them today because he uses them for the laser. And he's been using the same ratty pair for like a year and a half. All right, so we're going to do You Make My Heart Happy. Oh, no. You Are Simply Fabulous. That's a good one. You Are Simply Fabulous. We're going to use that, and I'm going to have to grab this again because I want to pop some adhesive on the back. Stop what? Carolyn, I like to say that I think it's a little bit stronger. That's why I carry it and I haven't picked up any other brand. I like it because you get a lot on this roll, and I like it because it's so easy to tear. It's almost a little bit thinner. I don't know. You'll have to. It's not open yet, Rachel, but it will be soon, probably in a month and a half. I mean, whenever they tell us we can, you know, we were just talking about getting the barriers for the cash wrap today. Michael and I were discussing that. So hopefully soon. Because we miss you guys. We really, really miss you. So this is this, I don't know how to explain it. I love it just for the simple fact that if you've used a lot of double-sided tapes, there's just something different about this one, and I don't know what it is. It might be that it's a thinner adhesive, but it's still really strong, so it like holds things down. I don't know if any of you guys have used this before. It was one of the freebies, yes. It's just such a good tape, and I don't know why. I think it's like the least expensive tape that I've seen out there on the market that is like double-sided like this. You just get so much. I don't know if anybody's on the website right now, but I can't remember how much the length is on here, but the length is just, I mean, the bang for your buck with this. We only have a 1/2 inch, yeah, because that's all that they make. But it's like very, very, yes, Carolyn, this would be really good for your 3D stuff. It's just really, really, really sticky. I don't know how to explain it. It's just, I always use this, like when I use the, like if I do like doing heavier things, I always use this tape. But I just love it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign this one. This isn't to anyone in particular. It will go into an order. And if this is in your order, please post a picture of it. Do you hear that banging in the background? That's Minnie trying to open up the gate to escape. The stencil is the stencil of the month. You would have to get the stencil of the month. 10.9 yards. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot on here. I feel like you almost get more than that. Although I've been using this same roll for quite some time, and this is something that I use. I mean, I use this almost daily. $2.99. Yeah, I mean, honestly, 108 feet. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, I wouldn't steer you wrong. It's honestly I think it's my first of all, Michelle. Who runs the garbage disposal during a live glares at other half of the murder size? Oh, I mean, that's grounds for termination. So here we are. So we are just wrapping up. These are the 2 cards that I made this evening. So I made one that says, "You Are Simply Fabulous." I used the brand spanking new, hot off the press today. He said, "I told you you'd subscribe to the stencil." Hot off the press today, the brand new Perfect Blend cardstock. I used it for the card base, as well as for the blendable on here. I made our dear, I'm going to have to describe everything. Yes. Our dear sweet Marley, a card for her birthday. And this is, Tina, I am glad that you said that. I was not going to say that, but that is what I was going to say. That was what was in the back of my mind. That was what was in the back of my mind. But I wasn't going to say anything because I have heard that before. I've heard that if you need it for Christmas, make sure you order it in June. Join the club. That is really funny. So, how simple and easy. We use the Brutus Renault Prism paper. The Prism paper does come in red and pink as well. The red and pink is going to be retired for a little while, and we are just going to be carrying the Prism because the red and pink were seasonal. So they will probably go on sale on sale at some point. I don't know. I don't know even how much of that we have left. We may not even have any left of either of them. I'm not sure. Oh my goodness, Jackie, you're going to love it. And I can't wait to meet you, Jackie, in August. I believe you're coming in August. And I have high hopes because I heard that some of the cruise lines will be reopening in early June. Like they're going to be having some like phasing in. So I think we'll be okay in August. And I'm so excited to meet all of you. I'm so excited that within a month. I'm so excited to be able to see all of you. Obviously, we probably won't be able to hug yet, but we'll be able to blow a kiss from afar. But who knows? I mean, who knows where we'll be at that point? But I can't wait to see all of you because, oh my goodness, do I miss people. I mean, I still see my people and I see, I love my people, but I miss strangers. And I know that sounds crazy. Does that sound crazy? I don't know. It's just weird. Like I miss strangers. I don't know. It's like cucaracha. But yeah, so the prism paper, this is what the prism paper looks like when it is held up to the light. It almost looks 3D. But what you guys really have to try, and this is something that I want you guys to try if you have the prism paper, emboss it. When is foam tape coming back in? Oh, Tina, that is a very good question. I believe that some of it will be restocked very, very soon, if it's not already going to be restocked, possibly tomorrow. I know we have to do some inventory. I know that Courtney just ordered a record-breaking 29 stamps. She reordered because everything has been cuckoo. But hopefully soon. If it's not back in, probably next week, Tina. We're just doing some inventory. But like I was saying, if you have the prism paper or if you just order the prism paper, please, 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 please emboss this. I mean embossing, I mean, you can emboss it like heat emboss it, but through like your die cutting machine, emboss this. I promise you will never look back. It is the craziest thing. And I don't have an embossing folder sitting near me or else I would do it. So I know, Michael, right? What you could do is you emboss it. And the cool thing is since it's prism paper, the color or the light, the light fragments are coming from all different angles. So when it's embossed, it like doesn't know where the light is coming from. It's just so, oh, Carolyn, keep your eye peeled. Carolyn, it's not just keep your eye peeled in a couple of months. You're going to be very happy. Because we have been wanting to do a groovy inspiration box for a long time. So there you go. So that is everything. Oh, sorry, Daily. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. I want to thank you so much for being a part of my life. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you more. Oh, let me take a little sip. More than you will ever know. I could feel like that I was getting ready to like that, when you talk too much, your mouth gets dry. Maybe you guys don't have that problem. I do. But thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I love you guys more than I could ever possibly express to you. You guys are rock stars. You guys make our world go round. You are the reason that Brutus Monroe exists, and I appreciate you so, so much. Always remember to create something every single day, whether that is an incredible little carnival, boardwalk, theme park card, or your own ending. I appreciate you guys, and I love you to pieces. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you guys every day that I get to hang out with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys very soon. Love you guys. Good night.